Today, we're going to explore my process as a motion graphics artist. When I am asked to design, promote, or brand, I get excited to start thinking how I'm going to approach the problem and challenge to find a solution that fits perfect to the specific audience I'm trying to reach, and turn it into a visual and graphic solution. The very first thing and most important part for me when it comes to start any project, it's getting a strong concept by knowing so much about the topic, which I achieve by researching, brainstorming, storyboarding, and inspiration that allows me to start my project with good basis so I don't get lost in the middle of the production time and waste it. Once I get a solid concept, I start creating all the required assets using different software such as Photoshop, Illustrator, etc., making sure they are in the professional quality they have to be. And once I get the quality I want, I start the animation part using After Effects. Once in After Effects, I need to make sure I have the format, frame rate, and quality for the project correct so I can start animating. First, I start by importing all the assets previously created. In order to start the animation, I just put the assets I'm going to use in my timeline as a layer, and using a strap, scale, opacity, rotation, anchor point, and position, I can start a rough animation to calculate the time and make sure everything I plan having in my project is meeting the expectations. Now, it's the time to start tweaking the animation and with some effects, blending modes, and creativity, finalize and add details to the project. Once I get the preview render of the project, it's time to double check everything and make sure it is the way I want it and planned it to be. If everything is in order, then it's time to render a first version and show it to my peers so I can get critiques to improve it and finally get my final product.
While some stay in the latest trend, many struggle to survive. You can make a difference today.
Mi nombre es Stephanie Garzon. Aunque nací en los Estados Unidos, viví toda mi vida en Colombia, Sudamérica. Y la mezcla de las dos culturas, el avance americano y la naturalidad colombiana, influyeron en lo que soy hoy y en lo que quería hacer profesionalmente, ser creativa, en las dos cosas que más me gusta hacer, música y diseño. Conocí de Motion Graphics hace aproximadamente 8 meses y como diseñadora gráfica me emocionó y encantó inmediatamente. Poder incorporar todas las reglas y principios del diseño, como la teoría del color, composición y especialmente tipografía, en conceptos sólidos y crearlos en movimiento es una sensación especial. Pienso siempre que todo en la vida necesita tener un balance y manejar bien el tiempo es clave para el éxito. Recordar que siempre hay tiempo para todo. Dormir es esencial, comer bien. La gente piensa que no se puede, pero a veces gastamos mucho tiempo en cosas que no valen la pena. In just a few minutes, I showed you the process I use when I have a design challenge and how I turn it into a final product, from understanding, researching a given problem to turning it into a motion graphics piece. I don't have a philosophy that keeps me on track. My life is based in putting everything of it on God's hands and put 100% of myself and effort in everything I do. Enjoy it, and that will be reflected not only in my work as a designer, but in everything else I do in my life.